Hey guys, this is the Bro Show, Part 2. The most recent one is this one here. AEW Fight Forever. And this version right here is for the PS5, but you can also get it on PS4 and Xbox and Nintendo Switch, and you can look up the website. There's a whole bunch of versions of the game that's out right now. And Matt will tell you about his version that he has, of which the other one we're going to be comparing it to.
And the one that I have, it's WWE 2K23 for the PlayStation 5. It's the deluxe edition.
I'll start with what I'm about to say, from my opinion and what I think. Your opinions might be totally different, and that's okay. That's cool. I'm cool with that. But I'll just tell you what I think about the game. It's not to make you guys think differently or to not buy the game, but I just want to let you know what I think about the game.
Like your own opinions.
Yeah. First off, start with the main cover. I don't know how many of you out there actually like this guy in the middle. You know who he is. I don't have to say his name. But that dude in the middle, I wish it was somebody different, like Wardlow or Jake Hager. Somebody else. But for what the cover is, other than that, it's pretty good. I could say that I actually, I've met probably 5 or 6 of these people on this cover at Still CityCon and in the city. I like the back of it too, like the picture that they have. Chris Jericho with his baseball bat. Darby Allin doing the special, backwards move, the drop. Looks like, can't tell what the second one is, but I like the Adam Cole and Darby Allin picture in the back. Now, if you look inside it, obviously there's the disc, which is nice. I like that. But when you got this, did it have anything over this side?
No.
Okay, so that's another thing too nowadays. Years ago, when we were growing up, they used to have advertisements in the cover or the control, like how to do the controls, right here. Now it's just the game disc. I'm guessing they're just trying to save money, but that's okay.
Yeah.
However, the gameplay, it's okay. It's not the best, but it's good for what it is. I mean, I like the barbed wire. What's it called?
The exploding barbed wire.
The exploding barbed wire match. And then there's all kinds of other matches on there. I want them to add creating championships. I want them to create the Blood and Guts match with the 2 rings. AEW's Blood and Guts match has 2 rings. It's basically their version of WWE's Survivor Series War Games. 2 rings. But anyway, another thing I like about this game too is the championships. They look like real championships, in my opinion. And AEW, New Japan Pro Wrestling, Ring of Honor, even the indies like IWC or RWA or whatever. But as for these games, these championships in this company is 10 times better. Because the ones in that company, It's crap. I don't know about you guys, how you feel about those championships, but to me, every single title, or just about every single title nowadays, has a humongous W in the middle of every single bout. It's just an eyesore. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm trying to say. You catch my drift, you guys. Anyway, that just irritates me because to me it's stale. It's boring. You know, just the creativity in WWE. It's just poop. It's crap. It's garbage. I get it. It's for like I get partially why they have to make the championships look the exact identical way. It's because of the marketing aspect, and they have to keep it for promotional reasons. And still, though, I think they could have the incentive to create actual, real-looking championships. And I wish the kick-out system in this wasn't like the X, Y, B, or, you know, it shows up 4 options every time on the controller. The X, circle, triangle, and square. It's
like mashing the button.
Yeah, you have to like rapidly press the buttons. Why can't you just do the X button or the circle? Why not just... Why all of them? Why not just do one? I wish they could allow you to create more options for your custom wrestler. But it's the first game, so I can't expect much. Nobody can expect much from this game at first. It's the very first game they came out with. I mean, you know, it's nice for what it is. I wish they had the option to check the roster and title management, like see who your champions are and like all the championships that you can compete for and create. Like that game. But they don't have to do it the exact way, alright? But something similar to their liking. Now, what do you like about this game?
Like the health meter looks exactly like the WWF No Mercy back in the day. That was for Nintendo 64. And it's also by THQ Nordic and Ukes that used to create like the WWE games back in the day. Also too, one of the things that I dislike is that, say if you want to change a color of a wrestler's tights, you can't do that, but in that game you can, which are the upsides. The downsides of that game is how there's like on community creations, whenever you search up a certain thing, it doesn't like censor some type of things.
Yeah.
I think that needs to change, because what if there's like little kids going on community creations and if they see that.
Right.
Also too, I like on this game you get to be John Cena's opponents on that game.
Mm.
And I wish they picked somebody different for the cover, like
me too.
Maybe Drew and Sheamus and somebody different other than him.
That's what I think too, yeah. Or Edge, that'd be cool. But, yeah, I agree to the cover and the creations part of it. And like I said in the last comparison video between this and 2K22, I mean, you guys already know what I think about this game, but I'll say it again if you guys didn't see that video. I like how you can create the titles and like also the ones that already come with the game, but also ones that you can create yourself with the type of strap and the color and all that stuff. And then you have like lots and lots of options for your custom wrestler, custom character. I just think that this, in general speaking, and concluding into summary of this video, in summary of this game to this video, and you know, comparing these two, this has lots and lots more options to pick from. Customizing, personalization, and just types of matches, and list of shows even. And that's another thing I forgot to mention about that game is in AEW Fight Forever, they only have a couple of their shows in there. And I would like to see them add current weekly shows that they just added, including pay-per-views. I wish that you could play as a referee in this game. And I wish they would allow you to type in, like, what your announcement wants to be when you go to the ring for your entrance. I wish that you could type up whatever words you want, instead of picking from a long list of stuff, which is good, but if you want a custom word or letters, you should be able to do that, so that when you go to the ring announcer can announce it the way that you want your character to be announced, or introduced, I should say. But yeah.
Go to a certain letter instead of scrolling down.
That's the other thing too that irritates me about the AEW game. You can't even do R1 or R2 or L1 or L2, whatever it is like that, to go through the list of options. I love pro wrestling, but this game honestly has the better options. My review in this comparison video for the AEW game, I'm going to rate it a 6.5 out of 10 stars, only because of some things that are not added to that game that this game has. This game, I can rate it at like a 7 out of 10. Not too far from that game, but just because, and actually a half a point because of more options. And the reason why I gave it a 7 out of 10 is because I'm not a big fan of WWE as I used to be. I like the old school. I'm talking like 90s and 2000s and stuff like that, like WWF and 2000s of like early WWE days, ECW, WCW, all that stuff. But yeah, that's my ratings for each game. That's just for me. That's just my opinion. You might have a totally different aspect of both of these games. That's cool. That's fine. But let's switch it over to Matt and see what his ratings are and why he picked those ratings.
The reason why I'm going to rate AEW Fight Forever, this is going to be my rating of AEW Fight Forever for the PlayStation 5. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. Because it's made by THQ, it's their first game, it's AEW, which what aren't you gonna like about this game? And then for that one, WWE 2K23, I'm gonna give it maybe a 9 out of 10. There's a couple things that need to be changed, like the cover. Maybe the championships need to be tweaked up a bit.
Add more features.
Yeah, add more features.
There you go, buddy. So, those two games in this video. Please give this video a like. This is the Bro Show Part 2.